All right, guys, as expected, last night was absolutely bananas. This is no surprise. We've seen the direction the hobby's going. If you were, just to put it in a nutshell, when you clicked on this video to see the auction results, if you were curious as to whether cards continued to go up or whether cards finally had that setback that we were expecting, the answer is the former. They have gone up, and they have gone up immeasurably. We've got some incredible sales last night. We got MJ at the top the way God intended. Of course, MJ won the auction. In fact, the party was almost crashed by one DePaul legend, the very one and only Rod Strickland, who won sale last night. In and of itself, very clearly let the world know that set collecting is alive and well. And if a set collector wants a card, they will not let anything get between them and that card. Let's just put it that way. We've got some incredible stuff in here. We've got a lot of WNBA cards, which I am not going to talk about. Today's video is going to be a good one. I'm going to get through it quick because there's too many WNBA cards, so we'll skip through all of those, and then we'll look at some of these cards. All-time records everywhere. I'm going to ring the hell out of this cowbell. Hopefully this gets your week off to a great start. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the video. If you've got a bunch of unwanted inventory that you've been sitting on for days, weeks, months, years, ship it to Fanatics Marketplace and let them do all the work. Just make sure when you ship it, you use the promotional code CAJUN, all capital letters, C-A-J-U-N. Hey guys, Bryan with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. We're gonna look at the top 48 sales, the top 48 cards sold, sorted by highest price that sold last night on Fanatics weekly auction. Hold on, let me check. What is it? 188. This auction ended on August 24th, 2025. I am going to look up the value of about 16, 17 of these 48 cards on Card Ladder. Card Ladder is an affiliate partner of mine. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, you're making a mistake. I'm getting people all the time saying, how much is this card worth? How much is this card worth? People who are sending me messages like that, they have to stop, because the data is available to you the same it is to me. Use Card Ladder. The affiliate link is in the description to this YouTube video, and every YouTube video I do. Use my Cajun affiliate link, and every subscription to Card Ladder, I get like $1.50 or something like that. Love Card Ladder. I use it for everything, including every damn video that I make. Also, if you're going to submit your cards, if you want to break records, even if you're sending WNBA cards, which you should, to Fanatics right now, use the promo code CAJUN, all capital letters, C-A-J-U-N, when you submit your cards to Fanatics. They are breaking records. That's one easy way for you to support this subscription-free Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel without any money coming out of your pocket. You don't have to give me your money. You just got to use the promo code CAJUN when you ship your cards off to Fanatics. It's not a bad idea to go back and look through some of your, those long white boxes and pull out a bunch of raw cards that are worth anywhere from $20 to $150. Throw them in a box. You don't even have to itemize them. Just make sure they're packaged securely and safely. Create a submission and say, I've got 150 raw cards I'm submitting. And then when they get to your vault, you can pick and choose which weekly auction they go into. It is incredibly easy. It's shooting fish in a barrel. It's candy. It's super simple. It's a great way to get some money back from some cards that you don't give a damn about. Use the promo code CAJUN when you submit those raw cards, and graded cards, of course. And if you want to put them in the premier auction and use the promo code, I won't hate you for that either. All right, let's start. LeBron, number 2004, Upper Deck, game jersey autograph. LeBron, second year LeBron. This thing is a serial number to 25. Why are these cards so small? There we go. Now we're talking. PSA 8 LeBron, Pop 1, none higher. $6,600 for that LeBron last night. We've got another LeBron, 2003 Finest Refractor LeBron, serial number to 250. BGS 9 does $6,900. We have a Nikola Jokic 2023 Contenders Optic Veteran. By the way, this is a one-of-one Nikola Jokic, multiple MVP, NBA title holder, one-of-one gold vinyl, $7,200. When you see some of the cards that we're about to see that sold in the $20,000, and then you realize you could have got a one-of-one gold vinyl. I mean, how many one-of-one Nikola Jokic gold vinyl autos are there? 5, 8, 4? I don't know. Somebody smarter than me or a Jokic collector can tell me, 7,200 seems cheap. I'll be quite honest with you, especially considering some of the stuff we're about to see. First card we're going to look up is one of my fan favorites, right? This is a card that's featured in the Cajun Cardboard hierarchy in Tier 4. This is the 1997 Hooper Stars, Michael Jordan, die cut, PSA 10, sold last night for $7,200. Before we get started, I wanted to show you, everybody's talking about this card, and I just wanted you to know that after the $12.9 million sale on Heritage, this card is now in Card Ladder. When you just sort by price on cards, this is number one. This is number one. It's higher than the 9.5 Mantle. It's higher than the PSA, the SGC2 Honus Wagner. It's higher than this bread truck Babe Ruth or whatever it is. So highest selling sports card in the Card Ladder database is this card right here. And for better or worse, we found out last night it was an investor group that bought the card. I don't know how you guys feel about that. The results came out. It was Kevin O'Leary, Shine, and some other dude. I don't know if that's a good thing for the hobby. I don't know if it's a bad thing for the hobby. But what I do know is everybody's got to stop asking the question, if this is worth $12.93 million, how much is my Jordan high voltage BGS 9 worth? No, it doesn't work that way. There's no rising tide lifts all boats. This is not a rising tide. This is like another world over here, separate from what it is that we do in the cards that I talk about every week. Even these crazy cards that I'm talking about this week that are going to sell for $25,000, $30,000, $40,000 is still a whole different world. This is just not the same. This is not even apples and oranges. This is like apples and spaceships. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. Let's get to the Hooper Stars. There it is. Amazing card. This card is one of those cards, I didn't notice it until I saw one at the National, and I did a video of the card and shared it on the channel. This doesn't look anything like the card when it's in hand. It's actually very gold foil, and it's when you swivel it in your hand, it's incredible. But would you be surprised if I told you that the sale last night on Fanatics was an all-time record of $7,200 for that hierarchy Jordan Hooper Stars? Yes, all-time record. Dual autograph, Reggie Miller and Michael Jordan on the same card. Hell yeah, sign me up. I had no idea there was a Reggie Miller, Michael Jordan autograph dual card out there. This is also serial number 23 out of 23. Only $7,200 for this unique piece as well from Upper Deck All-Time Greats. We've got an autographed Kobe Bryant, Illustrious Legends. Boy, that card presents well. Real shiny looking thing here. Panini Spectra Illustrious Legends. This is a black box 1-of-1, which is not a 1-of-1 at all. So everybody who's new to the hobby, if you see white box 1-of-1, black box 1-of-1, do not price that as though it were a true 1-of-1. It is not, and it should not be priced in that manner. A lot of new entrants to the hobby kind of get, hoodwinked with that black box, white box 1-of-1. That's not a 1-of-1. And if it was, this Kobe card would have sold for like $72,000 or something crazy like that, right? 97 Topps Generations, Michael Jordan Refractor. There's an NBA silver sticker on here. I've been talking about these NBA stickers a little bit more lately. Stay tuned. There may be an announcement coming soon, God willing, but these NBA stickers are here to stay. You may like them, you may not like them. Mike Baker knows his shit. I don't know how else to put it. I know that he is very stingy with these stickers. They are not handed out loosely. This Generations has a sticker. It helps a little bit. Did it help this Generations Refractor to a new all-time record? I don't know. Let's look and see. Oh, yes, it did. $7,200, the new all-time record for this Pop 47 Generations Refractor. Maybe it was the NBA sticker that put it over the top, or maybe it was just freaking amazing timing. You never know. Kobe Bryant Contenders historic rookie season ticket. This is a BGS 9.5. Great looking Kobe card there. $7,500 for that card. Another Kobe autograph. Are we seeing a lot of Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron stuff and Curry stuff? Yeah, we are. We're seeing a ton of it. Flawless Ruby Greats, Kobe serial number to 15, $7,500. Luka Doncic, one of the ugliest cards I've ever seen. 2018 gold, purple, pink, orange, disco, fast break thing, horizontal, sticker auto, diagonal auto. This is just a lot going on. $7,500. For this Luka Doncic. The one thing it's got going for it, well, two things, is Luka Doncic is in shape, men's health type shape, right? P90X guy here. This is the new Tony Horton of the NBA, and it's a PSA 10. So, and it's an autograph. It's a sticker autograph, but it's an autograph. $7,500 for that. Steph Curry. Steph Curry cards are outpacing Jordan and Kobe. Yeah, I know that doesn't sound right because we keep looking at Kobe and Jordan's setting all-time records. But I'm telling you, on the index, on the database, on Card Ladder, Steph Curry cards are outpacing Kobe and Jordan and everybody else along the way. This Steph Curry is a 2009 Classic, serial number to 499, BGS 9.5. It is a it is a Gem Plus copy, so a superlative copy here. It is a serial number 499, BGS 9.5, 7,500 for this card. We've got it pulled up. There's your card. It's a pop 170, so it grades really well, apparently. Doing really, really well. Check this out. Over the last 2 years, up 29%. Over the last year, even better. This card is up 51%. But don't lose sight of 2021. Jordan is the exception. Jordan is the anomaly. There is a human being out there that is into this card for $18,000 who's probably not rejoicing about the $7,500 sale last night, but it is trending in the right direction. Not sure if we'll get back to 2021 on that Curry card, to be particular. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Crown Royale Silhouette, serial number 25, does 7,800. Green Kobe Topps Chrome Base does 8,100 in a PSA 10 new label right there. And then I want to look up this little skinny fella right here who is now like, you know, an Avenger. This is Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the great country of Greece. And this is his Panini Court Kings Next Day Auto. Next Day Auto used to be a really, really big deal in the hobby, especially back circa 2013 where this one emanates from. And this is a BGS 1010 Pop 2. You're looking at a multiple MVP winner, an NBA title holder, 8,400 for this Giannis card right here. There he is when he was like a mere mortal, and now, of course, he is a legend. This card is down 56.25%. And so this is sort of the opportunity that I'm talking about. And I know the Bucks aren't doing jack squat this year. They don't have anything. They don't have a roster to do it. But there's a decent chance that this guy that you're looking at on your screen right here, this guy, know the face, might not be on the Bucks in February. He might not be on the Bucks in March. He might be on a contending team. He might be on a team and holding up another trophy. You never know. Oklahoma City looking really good, but you never know. All time, he is down 56% for a Pop 2 Giannis rookie autograph card. Maybe it's time to zig while others are zagging. How about a Take It to .net 9.5 Min Gem, $8,400. Amazing card, hierarchy card, no question about it. Pop 76. The past 2 years looks incredible. The past 1 year, it's up 40%. A card you could have picked up for a mere $6,000 is now selling for $8,400. That's real dollars right there. Dims, goods, profits. But all time, you got a guy out here who said, you know what, the hell with it, screw it. Cards are always going to go up. 15,700. Don't be this guy from 2021. Don't be that guy today. A lot of people are becoming that guy today, and they're buying cards at prices that are never going to be seen again on certain cards. Not all cards. I'm not calling everybody out. There are cards selling today for prices that will never, ever, 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 ever be seen again. Just be vigilant, be thoughtful, be considerate, put in the due diligence, get your Card Ladder subscription, do your research, find out what the right cards to buy are. And I don't have all the answers, but I can tell you the wrong cards to buy. I mean, most people can figure that out with a little bit of time and energy. Don't panic and don't get caught by FOMO. Make considerate, deliberate decisions when you're buying cards. There, that's my public service announcement for the day, coming from the guy who buys PSA 10s and pays the idiot tax. BGS 8.5, 8,700 for that Jordan Fleer 57 rookie card. PMG, I just don't even like to say this guy's name anymore. PMG from 98, serial number to 50, PSA 7, 8,700. I'm adding him with the other guy who shall not be named on this channel. White Sparkle, Victor Wembanyama, Authentic does 8,700. A gambler right there picking it up, hoping that PSA won't notice that it's off center, left to right. Maybe PSA won't notice. Color Blast Steph Curry, PSA 9 does 8,700. That seems crazy to me. I don't know. I didn't look this card up, but that really seems preposterous to me. I can't imagine this card's that rare, and it's a PSA 9, and it's a card that probably grades pretty damn well because it's thick and sturdy and shiny and glossy. I don't know. Speaking of cards that worry me, this is exactly the card that I'm talking about. This is the type of card that is a massive reach. Is Kobe Bryant a legend? Yes. Is he a top 10 player of all time? Yes. Is he the second most collectible player in the basketball card hobby? Absolutely. Are Atomic Refractors amazing? Yes. Is this card serial numbered? Yes. It's a Pop 7, PSA 9, and it sold for $9,300 last night. The reason that concerns me is because that is 3.5 times the highest price that's ever been paid on this card. In fact, it's 4.5 times the price that was paid for this card just a year ago to the day. So anytime you see any asset, I don't care if you're buying hubcaps or freaking sewing machines, if you see a card go up 450% in 1 year, I would definitely flag that as probably not the wave that you want to be chasing. Again, it checks a lot of boxes, but this is what, maybe a top 250 Kobe card, maybe a top 200 Kobe card that's out there. I don't know. I mean, Kobe has got more amazing cards even than Michael Jordan, but just because of the era and when he started and finished his career. I mean, Kobe's got the greatest selection of cards in the history of basketball cards. I don't really think there's even an argument. Kobe, Iverson, you know, all those guys, but even Kobe more so because he played forever. So you've got Prism Black 101s, you've got Prism Gold, Kobe's got everything. He checks every box for collectors. And again, great card, but 4.5 times the last, reasonable sale. That worries me. We've got a triple autograph. No, we don't. We don't have a triple autograph. We got a quad autograph with, yes, I know this is going to sound crazy, 4 Hall of Famers. Let's click here and say which one of these guys doesn't belong in the Hall of Fame. And I'm going to get hate from a bunch of old, Showtime people, but Michael Cooper in the Hall of Fame is a joke. I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. It lowers the bar for any and all players moving forward. There are players that were so much better than Michael Cooper that are not in the Hall of Fame right now that this is absolutely an insult. And again, I love Michael Cooper. He seems like a consummate professional, but you know how they say guilt by association? Well, this is Hall of Fame by association. He just happened to play with the other 3 guys that are on this card. That's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a top 3 player that ever lived. That's Magic Johnson, a top 6 player that ever lived. And that's Big Game James Worthy, who was also a Hall of Famer, and 3rd fiddle on that team. Cooper was 4th fiddle and a good defender, but let's be realistic about this. What a card, though. Quad autograph, 2018 Immaculate Collection, $9,900. And now's probably a good time for me to remind you guys, like, that could be an all-time record. In fact, I would assume that's an all-time record. If you don't hear me ring the bell and you bought the card, I mean, damn, I'm sorry. I can't go through all these. I can't go through all, 48 cards. I got too many other videos and too much other great content to get out to you guys. But that is an incredible sale, $9,900 to Pop 1. I love it. I love that pickup. That is incredible. If you're a Lakers fan, congratulations. Kobe Immaculate Milestone autographs, $10,200 for a PSA 7. Yikes. BGS 8 autographed PSA DNA. Sorry, BGS BAS 8. Michael Jordan 1988 Fleer number 120. Speaking of cards that are just impossible to grade and miserable to find centered, I've had some experience with trying to pull this card out of packs. It didn't go well. 10,200 Michael Jordan PSA BGS BAS autograph. Kaboom. Are those hot? Yeah, they're pretty hot. I would say so, right? 2013 Innovation Kaboom LeBron. I think this is first year Kaboom. Somebody correct me in the comments. I did a video on it. I should remember, but I'm old and things start to fall out of your brain. When you get old, you guys will see. Like, I'm 51 years old. You guys will see at some point your brain just picks and chooses what it remembers. And so about 6 weeks ago, I knew what first year Kaboom was, and now I don't know what first year Kaboom was. But like I know, whether Paige Beckers, had 30 points last night. So stuff goes into my brain that I don't want, and stuff that I really wish I could retain, I can't retain. That happens when you get to age 51. I'm sure it's only going to get worse. So I go ahead and ask for your forgiveness for the next decade of doing these. It's only going to get worse. Just bear with me. Hopefully I can replace it with energy, my accuracy with energy. 2013 Innovation PSA 8 does 10-2. Is that an all-time record? No, it's not. So we got a Kaboom card not selling for an all-time record. Well, here's something I will share with you. Let's see. 5 of the 6 highest sales in history have been from this quarter, 2025. So it's not an all-time record. The all-time record was 11-1 and 11-2. Those were both from the same month, so from 2 weeks ago. So maybe people are starting to come to their senses on this Kaboom chaos and realize that there's 169 of these graded. That's not a rare card at all. And this is first year Kaboom that's not rare. So maybe people are coming to their senses. Maybe that thoughtful, deliberate, due diligence, considered, measured decision-making suggestion that I made a few minutes ago is starting to sink in. 10,200 is still a very high sale historically, the third highest sale in history, matched only by 2 other sales this month for that kaboom. Black Gold, Amen Thompson, the banana in the tailpipe himself, has appeared again in our Fanatics Weekly Auction Breakdown. This is his Black Gold PSA 9, and it is sold for $10,800. Look at somehow this Pop 4 card that is coveted by collectors has already sold 5 times since it came out. 4,600, 5,800, 7,600, 11,700, 11,300, 10,800. And yes, no, that's not the same card. All of the certification numbers are accounted for. So every single one of these cards has sold. That should give you some idea of whether Amen Thompson holders are collectors or investors. Let's see if this guy can win the hot potato game. This card sold for $10,800. That is not the highest price ever paid. Thank God we're starting to see some decisions here. Again, Amen Thompson, we shall see. MVP? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. 2009 Exquisite Collection, Steph Curry, serial number 225, BGS 9 does 11,100. This is a card that I've always talked about. I don't own it anymore, but I used to. And I have news for you. Sorry, I'm burping up a bunch of energy drinks. Oh, did I say energy drinks? I meant pre-workout. 2003 first edition LeBron James PSA 10. The first edition is a nice option. It's more valuable than the Topps Chrome base rookie. So you got your Topps paper, your Topps first edition, then your Topps Chrome. Topps first edition is much more rare and much more valuable, as you can see. 11,400 for this LeBron James first edition card. There it is. It's a great looking card. And it's a Pop 133. Like, compare that over here, guys, to the base, Pop 2,682. So this first edition here, Pop 133. This is the second highest sale of the last 51 sales of this card. This is a card that's really been trending in the right direction. I think last night was a pretty good pickup. I think it was a pretty good pickup because I think this card is going to trend in the right direction. Honestly, I've said it before, and I don't own any anymore. I don't own any. I think LeBron cards are about to start doing some things because right now, Kobe, Curry, Jordan, everybody's hyper-focused on these cats, WNBA girls. I think kabooms, whatever, downtowns, cornerstones, whatever you call them. I think the LeBron cards are starting to do some things, and I think we're starting to see that. I might have to do a video on LeBron cards, give the people what they want. Not my cup of tea, not my style, but it is what it is. Over the last 2 years, it's up 90%. That's kind of real money. That's kind of big ass money. I mean, there are people in the last 2 years that are into this card for $4,000. It sold last night for $11,400. You buy 5 of those things, you just made 50 grand. I mean, this is serious stuff, right? But here's the thing we got to remember with LeBron is what we're chasing, right? That's a big, fat, juicy middle finger to your face. Somebody is into this bad boy for $48,500. Thank God it wasn't me. I actually made money on my LeBron James first edition, even though I sold it at what I thought was the bottom of the market. BGS 8 Michael Jordan, high voltage 500, not the base insert, right? This is the parallel insert, serial numbered to 500. Some people call it 500 volts. I don't know if that's correct or accurate or not, but it's a card that I've got pulled up, and this is an all-time record. 11,700 beats the old record from a little over a year ago of 7,320. And guys, this is a card, yeah, there's 500, but there's only been 117 graded. That's led many to ponder whether or not 500 were even printed, right? Only 59 graded by PSA, 57 graded by Beckett, so about half and half. And look at the gem rate on these beasts. Single digit, kind of mid-single digit gem rates, 6 and 5 respectively. The PSA 10 does about 8 grand. So what do you think about somebody picking up? That's not right. That hasn't sold in a long time. I know that's not right. The PSA 9 does 16,000. It makes me think the PSA 10 hasn't sold for like a decade or something crazy like that. So big sale last night, all-time record for a BGS 8 for Jordan. And this is a great example of how we're finally, and of course that's a hierarchy card. This is a great example of how we're finally starting to see people realize, oh wait, it's the card that matters, not just the grade. Yes, card matters. Yes, grade matters. But in some cases, you got to buy that card now while everybody is hyper distracted by PSA 10s. Buy the card, man. And this is a good pickup right here, even though it's an all-time record. I like it. I'll be quite honest with you. I like the pickup. This card, another issue is you're always looking for refractor lines. I'm looking real quick. I don't see one. Maybe you guys do. I'm old. You're not. 40 bids. Shout out to Harrison Barnes. I don't see a refractor line on this card. Sometimes you'll see them running horizontally across these high voltage 500s, but that one looks clean to me. Jordan Patch Auto from Fleer Hot Prospects, serial number to 23, does 11,700. The East-West refractor and a PSA old label. Guys, is there a hotter card than this? Maybe Dunkin' Go Nuts, maybe a couple of others, but this card has been cooking with grease lately. 1998 East-West refractor. Jordan's on fire. Kobe's on fire. PSA 10s are on fire. That is the holy trifecta right there. Those are the three things that cause a card to do wild numbers, and this is trying its ass off to get back to the all-time high of $16,000 from 2021. Check out the last 2 years on this East-West refractor. Let's count the consecutive upward sales for this beast of a card. Pop 114. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consecutive upward sales as this card starts to track and reel in that 2021 sale of $16,000. Do you think, let me know in the comments, is this card over the next 3, 4, 6 months before the bubble bursts, is this card going to get to, yeah, I said it, is this card going to get to $16,000 and break the all-time record set in 2021? 114, guys, I own this card, right? I have a BGS 10 copy, but 114 is not a low pop. It's a pretty high pop PSA 10 for Michael Jordan cards by 90 standards for sure. A guy that I always constantly try to give credit to, 1997, Tim Duncan. His cards seem a little undervalued. It's because of his, kind of reserved attitude, his sort of, escape from the, let me get some more energy. Hang on. It's a non-carbonated pre-workout, so don't judge me. It's not as bad as an energy drink, or at least that's what I'm telling myself. 97, Skybox Essential Credentials, Tim Duncan, rookie PSA 7, 15,000 American dollars. Whoop, there it is right there. Is that an all-time record? It's an all-time record. It broke the all-time record that was set just a couple months ago on Golden for 14,762. Tim Duncan, all-time record for his rookie Essential Credentials PSA 7. I love Tim Duncan high-end stuff. He's got a lot of regular old rookie cards, but I love his high-end stuff as a long-term investment. Next, we got a Topps Chrome Kobe Apparitions. We saw the Topps the refractor, finest refractor, atomic refractor Kobe sell, and it looked like a bit of a stretch. This is a Pop 11, so similar populations. This is serial number to 100, so similar serial number. This is just a more recognizable card. The Topps Chrome Apparitions, and there is no Jordan Apparitions refractor. There's a Jordan Apparitions, but at that time, there was a limit on the number of Jordan cards that could be printed in 1998 during his retirement year, and he was not in the refractor insert set, but he was in the Apparitions base insert set. And by the way, that BGS 9.5 Jordan Apparitions sold last night for in a BGS 9.5 for like $12,000 plus, obliterating the all-time record on that Jordan Apparitions base insert card. But this is the Kobe Apparitions refractor, so this really is a big card, and God, what a card, right? Great image of Kobe, incredible looking card. It's a refractor, it's a color match, and 23 bids. That is certainly not a coincidence on the bean right here. Shout out to MJ himself. $15,000 for little brother last night. Is that a good sale or a bad sale? Spit it out, Cajun. Pop 11. Yikes, Yao Ming. There you go. That's your all-time chart. That's an all-time record for the Kobe Apparitions refractor. If there's a Kobe card that I would recommend, it would be that one. If I'm going to break a record on a Kobe card, it might be that one. It really is that badass, and that's just a big, big card. The demand for that one is super sky high. I mean, sky high, as you can see. 3 consecutive upward sales. This is a card. Now, this does worry me a little bit. It was a $6,600 card. Now it's a $15,000 card. That's 1.5x. That's a card that is really up in a short time period. Over the last 2 years, it's up 108%. It's doubled. So Kobe card's doing great. Let's just skip. Michael Jordan BGS 9, 16,800. Cajun. All the money is going into low pop cards that mean something. It's going into the Amen Thompson Black Golds. It's going into the Chet Holmgren RPA serial number to 10. It's going into the SGA serial number to 49. It's not going into high pop cards that were printed like crazy. Want to bet? Here's a BGS 9 Michael Jordan 57 pack pulled true rookie card. That card sold last night for $16,800. That is the second highest price out of the last 17 sales. And over the last 3 months, this Pop 1,926 card is up 45%. That is a serious movement right there. So it ain't just the high-end stuff. Oh, wait, is the other stuff up? I don't know. Let's look. Is the PSA 9 up? Yeah, it's up 12%. What about the PSA 8? Is the PSA 8 up? Yeah, it's up 12.9%. What about the BGS 8.5? Surely that's not going to be up. 9%. Oh, why don't we just keep looking at a whole bunch of green shit on the 86 Fleer 57, which I don't own anymore. There you go. You finally got to a PSA 7, which was way up. Actually really up until the last sale where it was sold for $55.20. You can go in here and see it was on alt. Was it a bad 7? I don't know, but that was stolen right there on alt a few days ago. So interesting stuff right there. Let's keep the thing moving here. Kobe Patch Auto from Exquisite Collection. Any Kobe Exquisite Patch Auto is going to do great things. This could be an all-time record. Guys, I just didn't look it up, and I apologize. What a great looking image. What a great looking card. Kobe, I'm adding him to the list with Vince Carter, Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, Dennis Rodman, guys who never took a bad picture, right? Every single Kobe card, he just looks freaking cool, man. He looks awesome. I don't know what else to say. 47 bids should give you some idea of how important Kobe Exquisite Patch Auto stuff is. This card does $18,600. The Black Refractor LeBron does $19,800. I didn't look, but I bet you that's a really good sale. And then we're moving up here, and we've got our top 3 guys. This is the top row. We got 3 cards. We got a Michael Jordan cut above, BGS 9.5. This is a mixed gem, 10 for centering, 9 for corners. And this card did $24,600. What a card. What a card. I believe it's a tier 2 hierarchy card. This BGS 9.5 is only a Pop 30. We know the PSA 10 is doing wild ass things right now. Check this all-time chart out. This is not the all-time record, but damn it, it's really close. 25,100. Let me guess when. Oh, it was in late 2020, just before the 2021 Q1 bubble. They did 25.10. This one is doing 24.6, so just $500 off the all-time record for this BGS 9.5. When is the last PSA 10 sale? You got to go back to, 2015, when some jerk in New Jersey named Josh bought it, and it still sits in his secret lair. He's still looking at his card every morning when he wakes up, cackling maniacally that he's got the only one in the world. Card Ladder thinks it might be worth $21,000. How about this? It's worth $80,000. Okay, it's not worth $21,000. It's the only one in the world, and likely to stay that way because PSA is not exactly free-flowing with PSA 10s on important Michael Jordan cards, are they? And then this was the card that I alluded to in my just eloquent, thoughtful, concise introduction to this video, right? I'm joking, of course. 1997 PMG Red. Ever heard of it? Rod Strickland color match, DePaul's finest. This serial numbered to 100 card, there's really 90 copies, we know this, is a PSA 7, none higher. So you're looking at the greatest Rod Strickland PMG Red in the world. And I just did this. I love to do this with obscure players like this. Not that he was an obscure player, but he's obscure in the hobby. I like to just plug in Rod Strickland and see what the highest Rod Strickland card of all time is, and guess which one it is. It's last night. So the highest Rod Strickland card of all time was sold a year ago, and it was cert number 301. This is cert number 291. So in the last year, both of the PSA 7, Pop 2, none higher, PMG Red Rod Stricklands have sold. One sold for $5,000 last year. This one sold for $24,600. This card right here, this is your card to remind you that set collecting can be very rewarding. It's very fun to collect sets. It's very fun to complete those sets. It's very fun to share pictures of those sets. But it can also be very fun to sell cards that are sought after by reckless, delusional, impetuous set collectors like me, because they will sell for numbers that make no sense, because set collectors have to get their set pieces, and they are almost always willing to do anything to get those set pieces when the timing is right. And this is a great example of that. This Rod Strickland card sold for 400% more than the last sale, $24,600. Someone out there decided this set piece means more to me than this Pop 30 Michael Jordan card right here, which is probably a top 50 Michael Jordan card in the world. Moving along, speaking of Michael Jordan, speaking of really low Pop Michael Jordan cards, Pop 11, 1996 NBA Stars Finest Atomic Refractor. There's 3 atomic refractors, 24, 74, 124. There's 3 in the set. This is number 24, and the greening is always an issue. This one looks good to me. This one looks really good to me. Pop bids of 46. The card ran all the way up to $25,800. Do I need to tell you that this was an all-time record? No, I don't. 24.6 is the highest price ever paid for any Michael Jordan atomic refractor before last night, and it was this absolutely delicious morsel, the 96 Bowman's Best number 80. The Bowman's Best 80 refractor, atomic refractor is no longer on top of the atomic market. It's this guy right here, the 1996 NBA Stars Finest Atomic Refractor PSA 10. Let's look at the pop. This card's been graded 89 times. That means the print run is not high. This is a PSA 10 Pop 11. There's 2 BGS 10s out there. Good Lord, had no idea. There are 12 BGS 9.5. So you're talking about 25 copies of this Michael Jordan Finest Atomic Refractors in the whole world to collect. There's only 89 in the world total. So the winning piece last night was this monster right here, $25,800 for the atomic refractor from NBA Stars Finest. Jordan, Strickland, Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, Jordan, Steph Curry, WNBA, Kobe, Tim Duncan, rounding out our top 10. Guys, that's it. That's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these Fanatics weekly recap videos. I try to make them entertaining. I try to make them educational. I don't mean to offend anybody when I talk about a card, but if I didn't talk, it would be very boring and nobody would watch, I don't think. And you can go look up the data yourself. So I'm trying to make it digestible so you can listen to this on the treadmill, on the bike, in your car, on the way to work, eating a cheeseburger for breakfast, whatever it is you're doing in the mornings. I try to get them out early for you guys. I leave Mrs. Cajun at the house and come here early on Monday mornings. If you don't mind supporting the channel, there's a million ways you can do it. Just check out this YouTube description. They're all listed for you. It doesn't get any easier. I'm very close to announcing 2, possibly 3 new affiliate partners to the channel, and that's probably where I'm going to draw the line. These are companies that I align with. These are companies that I believe in. These are companies that I use in the way that I collect and invest in sports cards. I'm very excited about these announcements. I can't make them yet because it's not official, but I am trying to turn the corner and become more legitimate. I have hired a new full-time brand manager. I'm going to throw his name out there so he can become famous. His name is Evan, and he is fantastic. He is younger than me, smarter than me, and speaks English instead of Cajun, and he is going to help take the Cajun Cardboard brand to the next level. There is a website coming soon. It's going to be incredible. You're going to be able to buy your hierarchy posters from there instead of the way that we do it now. You're going to be able to buy Cajun Cardboard merchandise. I mean, I don't think I'm going to sell Cajun Cardboard thongs, but there might be hoodies and hats and t-shirts. And for folks out there that love to, pump iron in the gym, there might even be a Cajun Cardboard tank top. Maybe on the back it says, keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby and peace. Maybe it says on the front, all paths lead to Jordan. Ask me about it, right? And you can be the ambassador of the hobby while you work out your guns in the gym. There's going to be a website. There's going to be a lot of improvements to the audio and visual of the channel. And I think I'm really going to have a little bit better presence, a little bit more polished professional presence. It's time to flip the switch, guys. I've been an amateur hack for long enough and it's worked so far, but this is just the beginning. I've got big plans and big dreams for the Cajun Cardboard channel. And life is short, man. I'm 51 years old. So I'm really looking forward to and not just dipping my toes in the water of content and cards. I'm looking forward to diving in head first, spending my real American dollars. And I can't do it without your support using the Cajun promo code, using the buyer's affiliate link on Fanatics, buying card ladder subscriptions. There's a lot of great stuff coming soon. I can't do it without the monetary support from you guys. Again, hopefully, luckily right now, none of that money is coming out of your pockets. I'm not saying give me money so I can do this. I'm simply saying, do me a favor. If you like what I'm doing and you don't have to pay a subscription to watch my stuff, do me a favor. Try to support the channel using one of the ways in this YouTube description so I can bring you guys a better version of Cajun Cardboard. It's there. It's in the works. It's coming to you in the next couple of months. I promise you. Just stay tuned. I've got a lot of amazing announcements coming soon. I got to get better at this and give you guys the best of me. I've got to give you guys the best of what I am capable of. And you've only seen baby steps so far. 30,000 subscribers, 3 million views, 125,000 views a month, over 2,300 videos. If you guys are new to this channel, my God, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment below. I love the engagement. Apparently engagement matters to affiliate partners. They keep asking about percentage of videos with comments and crap. I'm like, I don't know, man. I just talk. If people comment, they comment. I read every single one of them, and then we just kind of rinse and repeat, right? Thank you guys for watching so much. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. Have a great week in and out of the hobby. And peace.